Hi everybody, my name is Ashley and I'm with Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan, and today I have a special guest with me, and together we are going to be making a outdoor safe place for our fur friends. So I'd like to introduce my Girl Scout, Grace. Grace, what do we need?
You'll need some paints for decoration, and then you will need some yarn and some fabric for our toy, and then some batting and some fabric for our flooring. And then you need a hot glue gun, a utility knife, and then a saw and a tote.
And so we should always make sure that we have an adult to help us with this because it could get kind of dangerous, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's next?
Let's get started. Now we will be making the toy. What you will need is some yarn and some fabric scraps. So the first thing you want to do is lay out your yarn to a pretty good length. Then you will double cross it so it will be extra strong when you tie it. And then you will lay it down and start putting fabrics on it. So you do crisscrosses. And then you keep on doing that until you get your desired fluff. Now you tie it and make sure it's very tight. And then it should look about like this. Just your fabrics would probably be different. Now we will put our toy to the side, and now we will move on to our bedding. So you will need your batting and your fabric. I'm going to open my fabric now, and then I'm just going to put my batting in the middle. Let's twist that. It should be about just a square kind of. You just want a little bit because it's going to be a bed. And then you will take it and put it over here. And now with this, you want to make sure that your sides are open because we will use a hot glue gun. And make sure when you're using the hot glue gun, always have parents or guardian guidance. And also make sure to have your guardian's permission. Now we're going to put a generous beating of hot glue, and make sure your hot glue is warmed up. Now, after you placed your fabric over your hot glue, you want to be kind of fast and roll something over it so it doesn't burn our skin. I did go through and glue the rest of the two sides. And now I drew a line, and now I'm going to cut the excess. This looks good to me. Now we will move on to our next step. I'm going to sketch the door and have an adult cut it for me. I think that's a pretty good size. Also make sure to have an adult drill a hole in the top of the box so you can have it for your toy. Now it's time to see how the door turned out. It looks pretty good to me, but the only problem is that this is rough. So I think we should do something about that. I'm going to take some electrical tape and put it around the edges of the rough spot. Another. As I'm done with the door, I will be adding my bed and toy in. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my bed, and I'm going to fold. We'll just tuck these pieces under because the cushion isn't right there. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to put it inside of here. And I'm just going to make sure it is correct. That looks pretty good. Okay, and now I will be adding the toy. So after your parent or adult drills the hole, you will be putting your toy through this loop. So just put the string through the loop and just tie it, like double knot it, and then you're ready to put your top on. So let's just do that. Make sure it's good. And now that should how your house should look like. And then we'll be adding our stencils in.